put me on top. City on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. We got a good old-fashioned East versus West rivalry for you tonight. You don't want to miss this one.
BA, I've been looking forward to this one for a while. When these two teams play, they leave it all out on the floor. This should be a terrific game.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. The Bulls on offense. DeRozan passes to White. Caruso outside. And he buries his first look.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Levine. And it's Levine with the ball for the Bulls. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. It's blocked by Gobert. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Caruso.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Here's Conley. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Now here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Edwards has a way of making the D look helpless, just looking past the good coverage and still converting.
Conley against White. Pass to Levine. There's the 3. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It goes on Mike Conley. When it comes to Levine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side. It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Vucevic, a screen on Towns. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And the basket by Towns.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Caruso. DeRozan outside. Fires from deep. No luck on that one for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Edwards with it. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Pass to Vucevic. With the floater. And it's good on the lay-in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Towns passes to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Towns outside. Takes a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside White. Caruso, right side. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Caruso's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's McDaniels. No made baskets yet. And that one's good.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to White. Three-pointer. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
To the right side. Back to Towns. The 3-ball. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the Bulls call time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. DeSumo, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Ball in for White. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Morris in for Mike Conley.
High percentage look for Drummond. He's developed a number of go-to moves in there.
Pass to Towns. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozan is checked in.
Number 11, DeMar DeRozan.
Back to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson passes to Towns. Just 4 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ball. Back to DeSumo. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Good.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's DeRozan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Anderson.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
DeRozan hits them both.
There's a humbleness to DeRozan's game that's hard not to love. He knows what he does well and just zeroes in on being the best.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. The Bulls out in front, leading by a point. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And from the jump,
hammer it home!
Ooh, that hurt. Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative.
Okay, bear with me, okay, Smitty? An argument can be made that Andre Drummond is the best rebounder in NBA history.
Okay, Grant, the top 2 all-time in rebounding percentage, Andre Drummond and Dennis Rodman. Those 2 might be the best I've ever seen on the glass.
And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Ball no good. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Reed in the post. Drummond's there. Reed, good. Reed's gotten his first basket of the night. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Ball outside. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Sharing the wealth out there. DeRozan getting another guy a shot.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. From the high post. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Down low. Stolen by Drummond. Ball against Morris from 12 feet. Ball no good. The Timberwolves trail. Inside. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Reed. Pass to Edwards. From downtown. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021, shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Big jam by DeMar.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Edwards. Driving.
Oh, man.
Wow. I can't believe he just did that.
Now that is incredible. Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Chicago leading. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drummond finds ball. Second chance shot. Pass to Dosunmu. This one for 3. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Edwards. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Shot by Levine, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Caruso outside. Into the lane. Over Edwards. Caruso misses. Minnesota in the lead. Down low. And stolen by Williams. White for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Craig. Checked in for Williams. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. 1:19 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to White. Vucevic with it. White with a screen on Gobert. Now Craig. Caruso outside. And here is Vucevic. Over Gobert. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Caruso.
With his height, Vucevic, a tough matchup inside for any defense.
Left side Conley. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Green's checked in for Chicago. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Moore's checked in for Alexander Walker. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Pulls it. And again, Chicago, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Moore passes to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. McLaughlin, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
White, the pass to Levine. Williams with the screen. Levine can't hit. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Towns. Over Williams. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Some assertive play from Towns, basically shrugging off the contact.
White on the wing, fires the 3, and he can't get that one. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So for Minnesota right now, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the 1. Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
BA, I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gets the bucket and the foul! It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan, it allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
It's McDaniels on the wing. He's covered by Levine. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Over to the left wing. From deep, Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Vucevic, a screen on Towns. DeRozan finds some space. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
Right where Rudy wants to be with the ball, in easy reach of the basket.
The Bulls have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. White against Conley. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Oh, LaVine burns him inside.
This is how you execute inside. Zach LaVine taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Edwards. The 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
White finds DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Towns. Here's DeRozan. Money from 17 feet out. DeRozan's got 13.
DeRozan showing he's more than competent. Look at those numbers.
LaVine with a steal. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. On the wing, Caruso. DeRozan outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. And the basket by Towns.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. White, the pass to Vucevic. On the wing, LaVine. DeRozan outside. Up top, Vucevic. McDaniels covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The open shot, White. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
DeRozan outside. Will it go? Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
A sneaky move by DeRozan catches the defender leaning and draws the foul.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Caruso. Outside, Anderson. Towns outside. Here's Conley. And another basket for Minnesota.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Outside, LaVine. Fires from the wing. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And for the Bulls, they're shooting about 40% so far in the third. Back to White. Drummond inside. And he converts the layup. Drummond's got 8 points.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. Still no points. And it's powered home by Towns.
Playing with good instincts. The key on making those around him better.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. And here's White. Pass to DeRozan. And the jam by Drummond.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
White against Conley. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. LaVine passes to DeRozan. "12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That one no good. Here's Alexander Walker, and he's going for the oop here. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Ball is out there with Dosunmu, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And Edwards slams it in.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Ball taking his time here. The kick out to Williams. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
Morris passes to Edwards. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Edwards has got 30 points.
The focus Edwards has, I mean, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 11-point game. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. Here he goes. Dosunmu on the wing. Launches it. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Edwards can't hit. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Not like his younger days and his young legs, but DeMar DeRozan can still hammer it down.
Morris against Ball. Outside Edwards. From deep. Hits the 3-pointer. Edwards got 33.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. White, he's checked in for Williams. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Morris. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thank you for that, Allie. Stolen by Reed. Anderson with space. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 7 assists in the game.
I like the mid-range area for Anderson because of his size and because he makes good decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's DeRozan. DeRozan getting his feet wet in the paint.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Warren. Back to Conley. Here's Reed. Drummond defending. Conley passes to Warren. Right side Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Shot is up. And Warren with the bucket on the assist by Anderson. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's DeRozan. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. Conley passes to Reed. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason.
Rudy Gobert.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Minnesota foul. Rudy Gobert. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Levine with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
This is the challenge Vooch poses for defenses when he overwhelms them and draws the whistle.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Timberwolves have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the 4th. 6 of 7. Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. White finds DeRozan. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Conley passes to Towns. 3-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's DeRozan. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. DeRozan's got 23.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
To the paint. Towns passes to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Caruso. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
From outside, off the mark. And it's Levine with the ball for Chicago. Down by 15. DeRozan against Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Again, the Timberwolves score.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Drummond with the screen. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. A deep three. Off target. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. So long, everybody.